Why do you network? Why? The answer is you likely network to find wonderful new contacts, potential clients, and unique opportunities. In a word, you network to get more referrals. Simple, right? Here's the million-dollar question. How can you get better at getting referrals? Let's explore this. Before we start, however, please understand, for simplicity, the examples in this short program will center on real estate agents. It's a profession that most understand, and it's an endeavor that lends itself well to illustrating the concepts we're going to explore. But the concepts within this short program are not limited to real estate professionals. Not at all. No matter what sort of entrepreneur, sales representative, or professional you happen to be, the concepts in this program apply to you. They are just as valid for financial advisors, attorneys, consultants, butchers, bakers, or candlestick makers. So even if you're not a real estate agent, there is lots you can take from the next few minutes. So lean into a little education, but more importantly, commit to applying what you're about to learn. So how can you get better at getting referrals? Quite simply, it's all in how you ask for them. To better understand, follow this. When you meet someone for the first time, they're likely going to ask something akin to, "What do you do?" In that moment, you need to be ready with a reasonably well-articulated answer. Something like, "Thanks for asking. I'm a real estate agent. I help people and families find the home of their dreams." Now, in this instance, the real estate agent quickly shared what they do, and they did a reasonably decent job of it. And the real estate agent could say it umpteen different ways. For example, "I assist clients with buying and selling homes, guiding them through every step of the real estate process." Or, "I match people with their ideal homes, ensuring they find a property that suits their lifestyle and budget." Or, "I work as a real estate consultant, providing clients with insights on buying, selling, and investing in real estate." Now, each of these is a fair description of what the real estate agent does. But they all say the same thing. Each communicates that the real estate agent serves as an intermediary between people buying and selling properties. Here's the problem. Often when people are asking for referrals, they get rutted into, more or less, answering a variation of the "what do you do" question. Now, if you're meeting someone for the first time, that's okay. But if you're looking to get referrals from people that you know, you run into an issue rather quickly. Again, no matter how you say it, your what tends to say the same thing. Thus, when you communicate to your network what you do, it gets boring rather quickly. No surprise, right? That happens when you say the same thing over and over and over. In time, it's like Charlie Brown's teacher. It becomes wah, wah, wah. And when people are bored, they just stop listening. Worst of all, communicating what doesn't help your network recognize referrals for you. Think about it. Sharing with others the motions you go through day to day, which is essentially your what, does nothing to enlighten people on how they can spot a referral for you. So even if your network is listening, statements of what don't stick in their minds. And so talking in terms of what does a very poor job of helping people identify good referrals for you, no matter how you say it or how often you say what it is you do. So stop. Stop telling your network what you do. Talking in what's communicates in a very flat black and white dimension. Rather, start talking to your network in terms of when. Talking in whens adds a vibrant splash of color and eye-popping dimension to your messaging. What is when? When is not a particular time on the clock or a certain point on a calendar. When is a situation or scenario. When is something your network can look for and see. When is something your network can listen for and understand. When is something that the minds of your network can latch onto and remember. Most importantly, by talking in whens, you effectively place little reminders in the brains of your network, and these memories then sit in their heads quietly, just waiting and waiting and waiting for that instant when they seize upon something you've told them to look or listen for. And then in that moment, they're empowered to come up with a great referral for you. And the other beautiful thing about talking in whens is that you literally have dozens and dozens of different circumstances, situations, and scenarios to share. For example, a real estate agent could ask for a referral by saying, "Refer me to those new parents that live in a tiny apartment with a screaming baby. I can help them find that starter home that will return a little sanity to their world." Or, "Refer me to those families looking to get into the Jefferson Township School District. I can help them network into that community as I grew up there and have loads of contacts." Or, "Refer me to that family who've shared that they would like to have a weekend getaway place. I can help them as I'm part of a network of realtors specializing in these sorts of properties." Or, "Refer me to that empty nester couple that indicates they're tired of cleaning a big house and maintaining the yard that comes with it. I can help. In the last year, I helped a dozen plus older couples downsize to a place that has minimal housework." And the real estate agent could go on with different commercials. But do you know what? So could you. Think about it. Every customer or client you serve comes to you with a unique situation. And each unique situation arms you with something new and different to share. And each of these different stories can be, no, should be, crafted into a statement of when that you can share with your network. And because each of these situations or scenarios are different, they become compelling. So you can bet that your network will be listening. More importantly, because your network is listening, your network will be remembering. Thus, in time, these whens will help you get more and better referrals. So stop. Stop the madness. Please, please, please stop telling your network what you do. They get it. And even if they don't fully understand, it doesn't really matter. What does matter, however, are the whens. Talk in terms of when. Tell your network about the situations when you serve others. Tell your network about the scenarios when you add massive value. Tell your network about the circumstances when you change lives. Talking in whens. It will instantly make you far, far more interesting to listen to, and most importantly, talking in whens will dramatically increase the likelihood that you get referrals. Now, if you're in AmSpirit Business Connections, be sure to take the time to create a list of the various whens for your business or profession. And if you need help, turn to a fellow member or your director for support. But if you're not in AmSpirit Business Connections, know this. Our primary focus is on helping our members get referrals. If you'd like to find a chapter, or build a chapter, or potentially become part of our leadership team to grow a region, reach out. And if any of this sounds like it would be of interest to someone you know, please connect us. We love referrals too. Thank you.